Hey, what's going on, everyone? And welcome to the Town of Salem 2 update for patch version 1.5.08. When I was thinking of when these patches would be, I did not expect the patches this early, but reading over what this is doing, completely understandable what we got here. Hey, Townies! Today's patch introduces a stronger back-end system for the game. This brings the improved security and modernization features. At this time, Town of Salem 2 is now using Loot Locker. What is a video backend system? The backend system is a framework that allows the game to work, including logins. So just kind of like updating how everything works, which I know is something that Curtis talked about way back before he was even the developer on the game of doing this. Why is this happening? We've been striving to improve the overall systems for Town of Salem games, and this is part of that plan. What will this do? This update will give us better tools for moderation, player accounts, player history, and help ensure we can continue to improve your experience. This sounds very corporate, Sydney. What will change from my player perspective? Improved moderation, more streamlined support, and other improvements. We're continuing to explore and implement more ways to reduce lag. Do you need anything? Nope. What if I have a problem with my account after this change? Please contact us directly. I'm gonna sneak over onto the other side. Friend referrals now use a unique code. And Curtis, I don't think I can share, but Curtis sent me why they have swapped to a unique code. Curtis shared with me, but I don't think I can share quite yet. If Curtis can share, I'm sure Curtis will post it. And this update will go live about half an hour after phones for phone support, probably just to make sure that there's no problems so that multiple things. This is doing, we're talking about things that Curtis has been wanting. We're updating the game to where it's easier to update and easier to moderate. That's what else do you expect? I hope this, I guess I should, I did not check this. One thing I hope is I hope this makes it easier to mod the game, which I know Curtis has not touched in a while yet. Count link. I'm just looking at the loot locker stuff. Here, let me throw up the loot locker stuff. Maybe you want to see this. So player operations, account cloud save. So, they've made comments about going multi-platform. That might be useful. Account linking, friends and clans. And this is just what Loot Locker does. This is not what Town of Salem 2 is going to use it for, but just some of the options that Loot Locker has. And I like, what if you had like your own little clan tag that you could post with it? That would be really cool. Some of your mods are fairly good. Guest logins, moderation stuff, messaging stuff. Maybe now YouTube will stop saying that the friends list is broken. When I ask for YouTube video suggestions for Town of Salem 2, it's always like the devastating news of the friend list freeze. Segments, so know if they're playing on different platforms. Report stuff. And then platform stuff, probably, more. If this fixes purchasing things to where you could buy the freaking game on Steam, great. In-game store, probably making that better, because I know it's not the greatest. Content management. Ooh. I would be so down for Twitch drops for Town of Salem 2. Curtis? User-generated content. That's another thing that I think would be really big. If this stuff is preparing for those two things specifically, big thumbs up. And then game systems. This is another one. The achievements, the tracking of statistics. Leaderboards, things like that. I think probably the old system, pre-Unity, that BMG had did not evidently translate very well into Town of Salem 2 Unity. And so that's why we've not seen it. And so now this is their answer, which I think is probably a fair answer, because I bet you Digital Banditos uses Loot Locker for more than just Town of Salem 2, or they're going to for more than Salem 2. So that is all for me. I hope you enjoy. And I'm still liking this February 14th, the next like content update. Not going to be the off season, but I think February 14th's next content update. We're working a lot of back end stuff. And unless they've switched to Loot, they've been working in Loot Locker already, I think you got to give Curtis a little more time.